Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
I'm going to say right now, I'm not a morning person. It's difficult for me to be ready by 10 a.m. So hence the curlers in my hair, but we're getting ready to go on our big excursion later today to the Kite Festival. We're hoping that we'll be able to put together a really nice video for you guys. I doubt we're going to go live because I don't think we're going to get a very good signal out on the middle of the lake. Good morning, Denise, and good morning, Major. Salute to the Major. This is what we do. Salute.
What?
Salute. So I'm not quite ready yet. So I have come in my curlers, but that's okay. I'm sure you guys will forgive me. How was everybody's week? I hope you had a great week and that everybody is doing well. So I want to say straight out of the gate, we have 1 week left to name our mascot. Next Friday night at midnight, Central Standard Time, is going to be the cutoff date for anybody to put in their recommendations to name our mascot. I have big news about our mascot. Mm-hmm. Our mascot got some new bling this week. It did. Our little mascot got some bling. I need to figure a way to maybe cut it down a little bit so it doesn't stick out all funky. But look, our little mascot got a new collar and a leash. So when we go out on excursions and people say you have to have your animal restrained properly on a leash, we will be in complete compliance. So one more, my hair's looking great. Thank you, Major. 1 more week to put in your submissions to name our little mascot. He will be going with us today out on the lake. He's going out on his first real excursion with us. Mm-hmm. So he, she, we don't know yet. Put your names in and tell us what you think. That's why I tried to go with a somewhat neutral color, but it kind of makes him look a little rougher, her a little rougher, them a little rougher than what they are. That's a tough wiener right there. That is a tough wiener. So we're going to go up to Clear Lake, Iowa today. We are going to go to the Color the Wind Kite Festival. I see that Denise is in the chat, and I'm sure she won't mind me saying that we might just run into her up there. We don't know, but I think the plans are we might cross paths. So we're going to take lots of great footage. We'll put together a great video for you. And let's see, I don't have my banner going. Where's my banner? Oh, let's see. Let me find my current banner. Here we go. If you want to join Team Weenie Watchers, the information's right there scrolling. This is for U.S. residents only. Apologies, just because of postage and everything. But what it is every $5 that you put towards Team Weenie Watchers gets you an adventure pass. So one adventure pass is $5. And what the adventure pass is when we go out on an adventure like this, we will pick up a postcard for you from the location that we're going. We will fill it out, send it out to you, and the weenie dog is even going to sign it.
He'll sign it.
This weenie dog will have its own unique signature that will sign your postcards. So, and I know that some people said, well, $5, boy, you trying to make some money there, Country Mama? No. Just so you know, it will not garnish a lot of revenue for us at all. And I will share with you that I went onto another YouTuber, and they do postcards for their subscribers that support them on their adventures. And you know how much it is for a postcard? Do you know how much it is for a postcard?
How much is it for a postcard?
$35. $35 for a postcard. So $5 is a bargain when you consider the cost of the postcard, the cost of the stamp, and okay, so maybe it puts a little bit of gas in the tank to help us to get where we're going, but $5 is more than reasonable, and we've already got postcards to pick up today. Yes. So if you want to have a postcard for today's adventure, you have to make sure, look at what's scrolling down there at the bottom, make sure you do that. Do it as friends and family, not buying a service. That way I don't get dinged and then I'm in the hole because they take money from me. But if you want to participate in today's adventure and get an adventure pass for today, make sure you do that while we're up there so we know to get you a postcard that will come through on my phone. PayPal will let me know. So let me know if you want to be part of the adventure. We already have postcards that we'll be picking up for others that have already chimed in and they've got their adventure passes. Right? $35 for a postcard. I think $5 is a bargain. So let's get our wheel of money up and ready because really that's what we're here for, right? We're going to have Papa Jim stuff my muffin. And see what happens there.
We're going to put some change in?
I think, you know what I think we should do? I do think we should put some change in. We've got our change, our little change bank. And I think we should celebrate. Denise already knows this great news, but I think we should celebrate the fact, and Major, this will be news for you and anybody else watching. And if anybody comes in for the replay, thank you for catching the replay. I appreciate you stopping in. Everybody make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. But November 2nd, I was actually with Denise. We were up at an onion farm and potato farm, and we had just purchased tons and tons of potatoes and onions and loaded them up into the back of our truck. And I got a phone call from my doctor saying, hey, guess what? You're diabetic. Good morning, Nisi. Welcome. I was just sharing about the day that I discovered I was diabetic. And so it turned out that's why I was feeling so sick. I was losing some weight, not feeling the best. Jim, the Major says you're looking very good today.
Well, thank you.
Isn't this a beautiful shirt? Look at that shirt. I don't know if you can really see the colors because of the glare from the sunlight. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a perfect day for flying a kite. Anyways, my A1C was 13.8, which if you are not familiar with blood sugar, glucose, and A1C, that is off the charts high, off the charts. Anything under 6 is preferable. So in 90 days, just in 90 days, I have taken my A1C. Good morning, Gwen. I have taken my A1C from 13.8 to 6.2. Which is a huge, even my doctor was amazed. She goes, I can't believe how well you have done in 90 days. Nisi says, I love shirts like that. I occasionally can talk Mr. Hanson to put one on for me. Major, trust all is well with you and yours. Oh, Nisi, that was for you. The Major says hello. Yes, I love, this is a better, this is one of the more, I don't want to say I'm bragging, I'm saying this is one of the higher quality flannels that you can get. Papa Jim treated himself to 2 of them. He has this green and red one, and then he has is it a red and black one?
Yeah, red and
that looks more like a lumberjack. His lumberjack Jim today. So I think we should put some money in the jar to celebrate my A1C going down. So I'm losing track. Let's do $1 for every 30 days, for every month that it took me to get my A1C down. So it's going into the jar. If I can hang on to it and shove it in at the same time. So there's 25. I can't hold it and do it. 50. Sometimes it's hard to cram it into the slot. 75, that's what she said. $1. So that's for the month of, that's for the first month.
December.
$1, 25, 150, 175, $2, 225, 250, 275, 280, 285, 290, 295, $3. So there's $3 added to the jar to celebrate my A1C going down. And I've lost between 45 and 50 pounds since coming down with diabetes. So it's starting to show. Look at my clothes. I think it's time for me to get some new clothes because these are looking a little flopsy mopsy there. Hello, Blue Pixie. Welcome, Pam. Yeah, that's what she said, Major. So, Gwen says, my husband will not wear flannel or long sleeves. So all of the flannel shirts his mother buys for him becomes mine too. There you go.
Mhm.
That's nearly enough for a pint of lager, which I cannot drink because of the diabetes, but thank you, Major. So the deal with the jar is, and this is getting kind of heavy for me. The deal with the jar is we started this week 1, started putting money in. And if you go back and watch the episodes and count along with us, at the end of 26 weeks, when we decide to bust open our pinata for our trip, whoever can guess how much money's in here, the closest without going over, and we tell you every coin we put in here, we tell you. So you can keep track. Whoever comes closest without going over will win one of 3 things, one of which is your very own mason jar bank. It tells you, it tallies the total when you put the coins in, or a Country Mama mug from my merch store, or depending on where we end up going on our trip, we'll send you a gift. So time for you all to go shopping. I know, huh? Oh, the pint is for you, Papa Jim. It's not for me.
Oh, okay.
You got to chime in here. Major's trying to get you a drink.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Okay, so let's do our first spin. So again, thank you everybody in the chat for joining us on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning. It's going to be a beautiful day for the kite flying. Let me open up our spinny wheel, and we're going to start with our 1 through 50 wheel, and we'll see how much we're going to stuff into the cupcake. And I've got to tell you, I've been going online for all of these different locations and finding unique lodging, unique places to go, unique things to do. We are going to have so much fun when we go on these trips. Okay, savings 1 through 50. Got to wait for the commercial to get out of the way. Everybody dance. What's $28, Major? A pint?
What?
Oh, you're guessing there's $28 in the jar.
Okay.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny. You got to get caught up. You got to go back and watch. Is this week 8? I think this is week 8. So this is the 8th week we've come up and we're putting money. I think so. We're only doing this for 26 weeks. If I was clever, I'd go back and watch all of the replays. Wink, wink.
Right.
Yes, you would. And work out exactly how much is in there. Yes, Major. Yes. Because we tell you every single penny we put in. All right, here we go, guys. You ready? You guys get to see it before we do, even though I'm going to try to peek. I can't see. How much is going to get stuffed in my muffin today? I saw it. It's $46. Okay. So Papa Jim, let's get $46 out. And let me grab my muffin. Ta-da! Isn't it a beaut? Let me turn it so Papa Jim can reach.
Okay.
Can reach appropriately. Oh, put that money in my hand. 20, 40, 45, 46. And none of them have any writing on them this time. Do you guys remember we found that one that says, "Where's George?" and we tracked the money? Okay. Papa Jim. Woo.
Stuff the muffin.
Let me get it right where it needs to be. Stuff that muffin.
Lift it up. Oh.
Oh. Tickled. Yay! $46. Is all of that coming out of Jim's wallet? No, but it is coming out of his paycheck. He is the breadwinner here in the home. And on Fridays, I go to the bank and I make sure that I get the appropriate amount of denominations, and we keep it in a safe. And we just pull it out for the days that we stuff the cupcake, we stuff the pinata. So we don't walk around with that amount of cash on us. But it does come out of his paycheck. He is the breadwinner here. So the dog's happy. You know, twice now I've caught Meme, she's a husky pit bull mix. Twice she's gotten a hold of this little guy and she carts it around the house like it's her baby. Right. It did tickle.
It tickled?
Oh, well, because I said it tickled when you put the money in my cupcake, when you stuffed my muffin, it tickled. And Niecy's laughing about it.
Shouldn't tickle, but
Oh, Papa Jim, it's okay.
that's all right. As long as the wiener's happy.
As long as the wiener's happy, it doesn't matter if it tickles or not, right?
Right.
Okay.
So I've got.
You have news, Papa Jim?
Yes.
You want to put something in the bank,
I
in the
do.
piggy bank?
There's 25, 51.
I learned about a new thing today, guys. I haven't even told Papa Jim about it. But Nisi said, yes, it's time for me to go shopping because all of my clothes are fitting off. Oh, wait, here we go.
Let's put it in. So there's 25, 50, 75, $1,
$1.
25, 50, 75. Man, these things are hard to get in.
They are.
$2.
$2 more. Oh, we're really close to a milestone.
Another one, huh?
We're really close to going over the top.
Woo! Okay, so my news
What's your news?
Since Country Mama found out that she had diabetes, we kind of revamped the way that we eat in the house. No sugars, absolutely no of those treats, like the Twinkies, Oreos, anything like that.
Oh God, Oreos and milk, my downfall.
I've just crested 20 pounds. I lost 20 pounds.
He's lost 20 pounds. Look at us go.
So
by the time we're ready to go on our trip combined, we will have lost 100 pounds.
Well,
that is worth your money putting into the bank there, Papa Jim.
Yeah.
I will admit, though, and I'm going to say this in front of y'all, Major wants you to know you're going to have to be a little more gentle with the flaps on my muffin.
Oh, well, yeah.
Got to be careful. You didn't? No, you didn't. You just do as you're told. The revamping of diet, does that include the dogs? That's a touchy subject around here, Nisi,
Okay.
because...
So, all right. So the vet says that the dogs need to lose weight because all of our dogs, other than I would say our yellow lab, are overweight. But you can't just cut them off, bam. You need to taper it down. You can't just, their stomachs have to start shrinking.
When the vet sends home a note to your husband saying, 1/2 cup of food once a day, no treats. And then I wake up in the morning and I hear him out here while he's getting ready for work and he's sneaking them food in the morning and he's feeding them at night. He loves them so much. He can't stand the thought of them being hungry. So he's going to try to taper them down. Right. As opposed to the cold turkey.
Portion size has definitely decreased.
Yes.
And
we even just purchased, and we were supposed to do an unboxing, but Papa Jim got so excited while I was gone one day, he set everything up because he wanted to surprise me. So we didn't get to do an unboxing video, but we got a little pink doggy crate and a little blue doggy crate for Charlotte and Harley, so that when it's their meal time, we actually crate them, feed them there so that they can start getting used to that, because they have a very bad habit of begging for food while he's eating dinner.
And I can't.
And he can't say no. So he feeds them.
They know it. They take advantage.
They do. So even when we were feeding them and starting to decrease their food, they would beg at dinner time as well. So now they get put in their crates at dinner time, and that's when they eat. We finish our meal, and then they get to be taken out. So, but yes, the doggies need to go on a diet too. Wieners. We don't have any wieners except for this wiener. Speaking for myself. But one more week, guys, to name this little thing. Oh, there's a nickel. Oh, I found a nickel. It's just floating around. Let's throw the nickel in. There goes a nickel in the jar. Okay. Do we have any other news? Our eagles are coming back. The eagles have been back. They fly and they play out in the front yard. It's so cool to have 2 big, huge, beautiful eagles. They've not messed with our chickens at all.
On the way to work Thursday, I saw an eagle in the road with some, I guess, roadkill, but he was huge. I don't know how big his wingspan was when he flew off, but I mean, he was big eagle. So
I think the eagles here, their wingspan's got to be 6-7 feet minimum for a wingspan.
This one huge. Here, and I think because he waited so long before flying away because he's on the edge of the road, you really got to see the mass of his wing as he was taking off, and it was just like, man. And then there was some little birds around him, and they were trying to go for that too. And it's like, man, I wouldn't be messing with that eagle. But
you know what I want to say about our weight loss? You know, this is the first time in years that I've weighed less than Papa Jim. I know, it's exciting. And I squeezed into a new size pair of pants yesterday. I told Papa Jim, I said, I got into a new size pair of pants. Free handling. Mine get half a cup a day and a biscuit a day. See? Half a cup a day. That's what the vet said. Half a cup a day, no treats. Because what size is your doggy, Niecy?
Is it a teacup?
Teacup.
A little teacup?
Little teacup puppy?
Puppy.
This little guy should only get like a half a cup a day. We have a Karen Terrier, which is like Toto from Wizard of Oz, and we have a Jack Russell Terrier mix. And so she's saying half a cup each. Our Jack Russell, when we moved here, he weighed 12 pounds. He's 23 pounds now, and he's on the edge of becoming diabetic. So that's what she's worried about for him. And so
he's just put on a lot of muscle
mass. Muscle mass. They're Cheweenies. She has Cheweenies. Let me ask you this, Papa Jim. When I was diagnosed as being severely diabetic, what if I said I still want to have a half a box of Oreos every night instead of a full box?
That's different.
No,
that's different because they're not. They don't get the other treats like they used to get, and they don't get hand fed from eating. Like if I was eating, let's say, I don't know.
You can tell it's a touchy subject. We're going to go around.
It's different. But it's almost like saying that you're hungry, and I say, no, you can't eat.
Well, but maybe they're eating when they're not hungry. They're just eating to eat. If you leave the food bowls down, they'll just graze. They tell me
they're hungry.
They tell you?
Yes.
They whisper in your ear?
Yes.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Let's do our second spin so we don't go down that rabbit hole. My aunt had a diabetic wiener. It was awful. He had to have 3 shots a day. Stop. It's a serious subject, Gwen. You guys see where I get it from now? Do you see 3 shots a day? That's awful. I wouldn't want to give Harley shots. No, I don't want him to be diabetic. It is a serious thing. Let's do our next.
And I don't want to give Harley shots.
I don't want Charlie to have. I don't want Harley to have shots. Okay. And I'm glad I don't have to go on insulin either. Here we go. Here is our big spinny wheel. Music. Oh my gosh.
Did we hit a double?
We hit a double.
Did we really?
We hit a double.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, you guys. We hit a double. Look.
No way.
It's our first official double.
Man.
So whatever we spin next, we have to double it and stuff it in the cupcake. We could hit $100 and we'll have to put $200 in.
We have $200 to put in?
I have $200 to put in.
Man. All right, come on.
You guys ready?
What was the old show? Something no whammies?
Big bucks, no whammies.
Yeah.
Press your luck. That was the name of the show. I feel your pain, Jim. At least you can eat when you're at work.
Oh.
And he does.
Yeah.
And he does.
So at my work, we have I have a group of guys that we get along really good. And so we actually do a lunch menu for the week, and we actually will all cook together and do different menus. And every once in a while, we'll go out to a restaurant and eat. But most of the time for lunch, we'll be out there. We'll be cooking anywhere from Philly cheesesteak sandwiches to just variety. I mean, and we all come together and
it's nice too, because that's where he's able to actually, be a carnivore, because I don't eat meat. So I don't cook meat here in the house. The only time that I get to eat
meat is with the guys, or unless we go eat out, which we don't really eat out a whole bunch, or I do the barbecue. So
Gwen wants to know, will your dogs eat veggies? One of mine loves lettuce. No, they spit lettuce on the floor. Yeah. She thinks she is so special when she gets a lettuce treat. They both love carrots too. They spit carrots out on the floor. Yeah. And so easy to keep sliced carrots as treats. They don't. They spit them out. It's funny because when Papa Jim feeds them off of his plate, and if I make a nice salad for us, he'll give them treats, and I'll find little pieces of lettuce. It's like I'm gonna slip and kill myself and break my neck.
They'll take the dressing off,
They
and then we
do.
yeah. But they like those. What are they called? String.
String cheese.
No, well that too, but string. What are they called? The string. Oh, pepperonis. That's
The
what it is.
pepperonis. Yeah, that's not in your salad.
That's not
That's not vegetable.
That's not a vegetable.
All right, guys, double.
All right,
Are you guys ready? Before I do it, I want you guys to put in the chat what number do you hope comes up? What number do you hope comes up? I want to see 3 numbers before I hit the thing. What numbers do you hope comes up? My sister's dog sits at her feet when she's prepping veg for a roast because she adores raw veg like turnips, carrots, and greens. 0. That's no fun, Major.
What?
0. No, this is going to be 51 through 100. What are we going to double? Nisi says, mine love green beans and peas. We knew somebody who they would feed their dog like what was it? Beef stew.
Yeah, or hot roast.
And that was a beagle. He was a beagle.
Beagle.
And he would eat the beef stew or the pot roast, and he would spit out the peas on the side of the bowl onto the floor.
He would eat the carrots. There would be actually a little mound of peas. It would be the funniest thing.
So Denise says 55. Gwen says 68. Blue says 5. This is 51 through 100. Now she says 57. Okay, we got our 3 numbers. Right. Let's see what we're going to double up and do. Let me turn the music back up because it's always so much more fun with music. All right, here we go. And this time I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. I'm not looking. I have no idea what it is. Did you guys see what it was? Oh, somebody's saying 70. Someone's saying 80. Oh, no commercial. 70.
70.
Yay, 70. So we have to put $140 into.
I lost the money.
You lost the money? Lost this? Yeah, sure you lost the money. Hello, James.
How much?
140. 70 times 2. Put it in my hand.
We don't have that much.
I got that much in there. I know.
Right,
I went to the bank. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Oh, I'm so excited that we got a double. Woo! Yeah.
130, 140. Right?
Okay.
Count it again.
Count it again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, $140 going into the cupcake Papa Jim.
Oh, that's a big stuffing for the muffin.
That's a big stuffing for the muffin. I'm a little embarrassed. Our son's in the chat now, so behave yourself.
Uh-oh.
They got to see it go in.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Can you see it? Can you see the tip?
Can you see it?
Bam.
Woo! Oh, I need to borrow some money, Mom. James. We need to borrow money from you half the time. My goodness. Do I win something? Just a smile. Just a smile, Major. So I want to ask Papa Jim. I'm going to put him on the spot here, and he can be honest what he wants to say about this. Like I said, honestly, you could be honest. And before I do that, I think we need to put some money in the jar because we hit our first double. How much are we going to put in the jar? That was our first double. Now, we did a double a couple weeks ago because Papa Jim offered to do a double. We did a yes-no wheel. So here goes in some more, guys. 25. 50, 75, $1. And why isn't it counting?
It's not counting?
No.
Oh, no. Is it showing up at all? Did the battery go dead?
Our battery died. Oh, no, there it is. think it might be off by $1 though.
Let me see.
Because we didn't press the.
No, they're off.
We're off by $1. We'll have to recount it.
Let's see if it counts.
There's another quarter.
Is it counting?
It's counting.
I think we're off.
So there's $1.75 going in. $2.
I think it's off $1.
I think we're off by $1, but there we go. Fake money. No, it's real. That's real money. Look at the money. Look at the money. Look at the money. That's all real money.
Who said fake money?
The major.
Oh.
The major thinks we're up to shenanigans. Whatever is going, answer, just agree.
So for anybody who doesn't know, for over a year at work, I would always take the change out of my pocket and put it in a bag. And I kept doing that for over a year because, you know, you get a lot of change in your pocket and your pants, you know, after a while they start sagging on you and stuff anyway. So I put it in there, and so I brought the bag home. And so now we're just keep putting, and then every week or every day I keep doing the same thing. Any type of change, I just.
Yeah, I've been finding little piles of change everywhere so we can put it into our thing. But what this is going to do is we will take this with us on our trip. And anytime we need to pull over to a gas station to get something to drink or a snicky snack or something, that's what this money will go for.
And I'm also the kind of guy who, if I see something on the ground, like I'm walking somewhere and I see a penny, I pick it up.
He picks it up. He doesn't care if it's heads or tails.
No.
Picks it up.
I just pick it up.
So this is what I want to propose to Papa Jim. I have been planning different things for different locations. I've been going online in my free time, spare time.
What do you say?
Yeah, James wants a trip. I know, James, you're behind.
What?
You're behind.
He doesn't know?
We're saving money in this pinata. Every week we come on, we spin that spinny wheel, we put money in the pinata, and we're doing it for 26 weeks. And then at the end of 26 weeks, we're also spinning to see where we're going to go on a trip. That's what the money is set aside for. And then we're going to let the spinning wheel decide where we go on a trip as well. And yeah, you should know this because either you or Anthony will be taking care of the animals. We'll pay you with money from the pinata, with money from your mama's muffin. Anyways, I would like to ask Papa Jim, and he could say yes or no. I want to know, he's already saying no. Do you want to plan some surprises for the trips that you can spring on me while we're on our trip? So for instance, I'm not going to necessarily tell him the places that I have found for lodging or excursions to go on. I want it to be a surprise. So like for one place, I want it to be when we pull up to where we're staying, he's going to say, what? And I'm going to say, I know. And he'll be totally surprised at where we're staying. So do you want to do a little bit of that, or do you want to leave it all to me?
Yeah. But I will probably, honestly, I'll probably do, what do you call it? Spontaneous deals.
Spontaneous things.
Right. So if something pops in my head.
Which spontaneous ones are the best. Yeah, they really are.
Because that's the kind of guy I am, is that she's the planner, but she does do spontaneous, because one of our best trips ever was actually jumping in. We used to have a convertible Mustang, and we did a trip, and we went to the Grand Canyon and stuff, and didn't even plan it.
Just get in the car and drive.
One of the best trips. So
yeah, the best ones are the unplanned ones, but these trips are going to need some planning.
Took a trip to the beach one time.
The trip to the beach was the best. That's one of those ones that stick in your brain.
We got one of those little bungalows that you see, and that was pretty cool.
That was fun. So I will do all the planning. I will pick all of our places to stay. I do want to share for those who jump in. One of our destinations is Mackinac Island in Michigan. And over on Mackinac Island, they have the Grand Hotel, which was in a movie. And I thought, well, let's just see how much it is to stay there. Maybe one of our nights we'll stay in this big, beautiful Grand Hotel. It's so grand that you can't even go to dinner unless you've got a tie and jacket. I mean, it's very opulent. Yeah, I don't have $2,400 a night for the cheapest room. $2,400 a night. Can you imagine? I don't have $2,400 a night. Good morning, Pure Pondering. Thank you.
Maybe our son wants to treat us too. I'm
maybe.
No, I wouldn't even accept. I wouldn't even.
Major is suggesting bungee jumping, bridge swinging, and parachuting.
Oh. Is that a video game?
You could be our guest major. You go right on ahead. Because we all know I do things like that and I get hurt. Love that you're using colorful rollers. They look so cute when you're rolling your hair. These are hot sticks. These are the Conair hot sticks. And I'll tell you what, people buy them. They can't roll their hair. They take them to the thrift store and you can get great deals on them at the thrift store because nobody knows how to use them. But I did a video to show you how to use them. See, they got little bits of toilet paper. You use them like the end papers when you do perms. And that's how you roll your hair in these. And I get the best curls. I get the best
now, see,
curls.
I didn't use the toilet paper.
Look at that curl.
My hair fell out.
Yeah. See, always use the end papers. Okay, so for those of you who have just joined in, we've done our 2 spins on our spinny wheel to see how much money we put in our pinata. We hit our very first double today. It was very exciting.
Yeah, the double was on the big spin.
The double was on the big spin, which is even greater. So if you see what's scrolling down there at the bottom, we're going to be taking a trip. We're going to be doing some fun adventures, and we have a mascot. We have our little hot dog, our little wiener in a bun. He has no name. You have 1 more week to go to our channel, find the video that says name our mascot. And how do we open it? Name that wiener. So he needs a name or she needs a name. And they will be going with us on all of our excursions, one of which is today. We're going to the Kite Festival. So at the very bottom, if you would like an adventure pass, if you would like a ticket to one of our adventures, it's $5 on PayPal. And we will include you in a shout out in our video for the location where we're going and send you a postcard. But that's US only. I'll have to take extra allergy meds so that I can go to Goodwill to look for some. I usually avoid Goodwill because I'm allergic to perfumes, and people who go there tend to bathe in perfume. You could pick some of your other thrift stores too, but I get what you're saying, because I remember when I was going through chemotherapy and we had to go to the Mayo Clinic, they specifically said do not wear perfumes because people who are going through chemotherapy are very sensitive to it. And there was one woman, she was doused in it. I almost couldn't breathe. It was so awful. You are just too tall for hair. You clearly outgrew it, Jim.
Oh, I like that.
And I'll behave myself.
Yeah. Well, another thing too is that I think too much.
Yes. But it's a solar shield now for sexiness. I like it. Oh, Nisi, you got to leave. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to do one more spin on the wheel. We're going to spin for our location now, because we do have to get on the road because we have to get up to the lake. We don't want to be on here too long. Let me open our wheels back up. And we have to see where we're going to add for our locations today. We have 5 locations. So here's our destination wheel. The destinations we have are
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore's one. Mackinac Island, Michigan.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Branson, Missouri.
Hang on a second.
One more.
Is there one more? It's not. Let me see here. St. Louis? No. Let me think here.
St. Louis is on the wheel, but I have it X'd out because that's for the next time.
Think here.
No, James, we're not going to Minneapolis. It's worse than Minneapolis.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Chicago by train.
Oh.
Taking the Amtrak to Chicago.
James is going to chime in on that one.
Yeah, he'll chime in on that one, our son. Okay, so here we go. And what we do is whatever it says, we write it down on a Post-it note. We put it in the cupcake. And then at the end of the 26 weeks, we'll count them up and see whichever one got the most. And then that will be our destination. So here we go. Oh, there's the music. Mackinac Island.
Uh-oh.
Mackinac Island gets a vote. I think that's the first time it's gotten a vote. James says, oh, hell no, to go into Chicago. Yeah. I want to go on the train.
Right,
okay, so I've got my little sticky notes out. We're going to write down Mackinac Island. And we're going to add it to the cupcake. Oh, sorry, Major. We're not coming to London.
No.
Not this time.
But that might be one of our, down the road way.
Yeah.
We might be right now we're trying to just venture away, 750 miles.
Yeah, we wanted to do that for our first venture out. Keep it close, 750 miles. So. Okay, put it in the cupcake, Papa Jim.
All right, here we go. Oh.
There it is. So. All right, so that's week 8 of stuffing the cupcake full of money and location destinations. We'll see where we end up. But for now, we're going to take out the rest of my curlers and get ready. And we're going to go up to the lake and go watch some kites. They're beautiful. You guys will want to come back for that video once I get it up. These kites are 100 feet long. They cost thousands of dollars. They just blow in the wind. They're so beautiful. And we're on a frozen lake. Now, I will say I shared before that we will be right across the street from the surf ballroom where Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper last performed before they took that fateful flight that ended in a crash in a cornfield. It's open today. We can go tour it, but I think we might save that tour for a spring day when we can not only do the tour, but also go out to the crash site. Walking out to the crash site today would be a little perilous with all of the snow and everything. So I'm going to save that for spring or summer, and then we'll do a video on that as well. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We're going to get ready to go to the lake. And don't forget to vote on a name for our wiener dog. Don't forget to, if you want to be part of the Team Weenie Watchers and get an adventure pass for $5 for our adventure today, make sure you do that.
So you get a postcard.
Mm-hmm.
You get, I'd say, probably a thank you from Country Mama written on it. And then our nameless wiener.
Our nameless wiener will sign it.
He'll sign
and
it.
Then also you'll get a shout out on the video of where we're going. So for the lake today, those who have purchased adventure passes for today, they'll get a shout out in the video. So it's kind of nice. So also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm so close to hitting 900, and then we'll be on our way to 1,000, but we're almost to 900, so that's great. Major wants you to hide your wallet. Today, there will be no wallet hiding. Today, I'm going to allow myself to have a treat. It's not a cheat day, but it will be a treat day today because my numbers are so good, and we're going to celebrate my doing so well.
But it'll be moderate.
It'll be moderate. I will still keep it within moderation, but I'm going to have some hot cocoa, and I might even allow myself a pastry today. And we're going to have a lovely, lovely lunch. We'll take you all on that adventure when we put our video together for you. So for now, we're going to say goodbye. Have a blessed day. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. And we will see you next week. Bye, everybody. Oh, Barefoot Lass. Yes, I'm subscribed to her. She's a lovely, lovely, lovely lady. So we need to get her up as well. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next Saturday, if not before. Bye-bye.